Go ahead.
I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
yo, what's up? Welcome to Detail Memoirs.
That's right,
Jamie,
man.
JNG Auto Reconditioning, Salt Lake City. We are out here at the Southern Detail Conference, chilling, relaxing,
It's
hanging out with my
awesome.
boys,
That's right.
Yeah,
learning,
there's
taking classes.
there's nothing like you, man. You got so much smooth.
Man, I'm not that smooth. I'm not smooth. There's a lot of smooth people here, though. You walk into one of these booths, they're gonna sell you. You walk in here, you're gonna leave. You're gonna be signed up for something. Probably make some more money.
That's right.
Yeah, and
So
that's
you-
what it's
you-
about, right?
You did
It's
some
about making
trainings
more
this
money.
morning. What kind of trainings did you
So
take?
today I took the with Sydney. I did the glass coating, the PNS.
Nice.
I took the sanding training with Jason Rupes and Dr. Color Chip. That was fun. I did. What was the other one I did? Oh, and then I did the $1 million detail.
Yeah.
Class, I guess that was cool too. There's so much things to do here. You know what I mean? It's like whatever you feel like. There's so many different classes, different people, networking. Everybody here is trying to level up. So
Yeah.
And that's really what it's about. It's about leveling up, right? Because I think a lot of times go, oh, it's just another conference. And I really like the Southern Detailers Conference because the way the education's set up. I mean, there are so many options, as you pointed out,
yeah,
for
no, for
you
sure.
to like go, all right, I need that for my business, or I'd like to add that for my business.
Yeah, no, even I think tomorrow I'm doing the leather repair class, figuring out, talking to those guys. Then I think that's the only class I'm doing because we're heading out. Well, not even that, Kentucky's beautiful out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
I've never been to Kentucky before last year, and I was surprised.
I didn't know
mean,
what to expect, but then when I drove in here and I seen how green it was, I was like, dang, this place is insane. I like it.
It's
Yeah.
really green, especially
really
compared to Utah and
man,
Idaho.
it's so dead. It's like no storms. I want we had a snowstorm and it was like a big deal. And I was like, yes, get some snow. And it was like 3 inches. I'm like, man, we need to get some blizzard.
yeah, we were the
something.
opposite of that. We had snow up until about a month ago in Boise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's insane. We need it. We've had crap storms.
Yep.
When I moved to Utah it was 99. I remember I never even seen snow. So when I moved there, it snowed. It was like 2 feet of snow. And I was terrified. I was like, no.
So now you navigate that through the detailing world too. So what like when it's snowy there? What do you focus on?
So we have a shop and we do go mobile too. For the most of the time in winter, we do transport to the shop. We still do quite a bit of mobile. It sucks, but we kind of
Yeah, being out in the snow.
yeah, it sucks. It freezes. You're dealing with a lot of different issues, but we still, I feel like winter is kind of like stay busy. It's not crazy. You're not really killing it, and then now it comes. It's like crank time.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that you've done a really good job in your business, because you've been using RotoFest for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's been fun for us to watch you really grow your business. And you bring such a fun, innovative, like, let's get this done, let's attack it, life is good mentality.
Yeah,
and it permeates your entire team.
Yeah, I try to. I tell my guys because we always have everyone has bad days. You know what I mean? So I try to like let the guys know, like, it's only bad when don't worry about it. Change your brain. Life is good. Every day is good. You just always got to move forward, I think.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to.
Yeah, but you do some stuff that a lot of detailers won't even touch. I mean, I've watched you sand some stuff like a single stage classic Porsche that most people wouldn't even touch, right? And it's just another day. It's just
we're kind of known for that. We're kind of known for like more of the reconditioning side of things and not necessarily the detailing side, which I know people, dye leather just more deep, like deeper into detailing, wet sanding, deeper corrections, not just one steps, paint touch up, airbrushing, PDR, bumper repair, spot blending and stuff like that. So it is detailing for sure, but it's more of a just reconditioning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's unique in the sense that you're one of the people that's putting that out, but also you've worked that into your business model
Yeah.
to really bring your company up to a different level, because they might see you out there and like, oh man, this guy's touching up a whole paint, he's doing this whole bumper, this mirror, whatever, and then they'll take their car to you to just do like a ceramic coating or something.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, for sure. It definitely brings. We try to upsell. We're upsellers. Like, you come in for a ceramic coating, we're not just gonna do the coating. We're gonna do the coating. We're gonna touch it up. We're gonna do some PDR, maybe some. I have a guy that does the leather dyeing. We don't do that in house. I have a friend that does that, and then painting. We also, I don't do tint or clear bra in house, but I have actually a guy in there that does all that stuff for us too. So we could try to do everything, even wheel repair. We don't do a ton of it, but we will do it.
Well, and I like it the way that you've partnered with people that have a skill set that you could develop, but you'd rather lean on their expertise.
Yeah, no, it's like they already hustled. They figured it out. I just, I can't add more to the plate. It's like they're better. You know what I mean? It's like I respect what they've done, learning their craft. And I know a lot of guys too. It's like, oh, I can do it all. I'm like, no, you can't do it all. Like, I have a good team that can do it all, but I can't do anything on my own.
Yeah.
You can't, you're not going to be a successful shop. You can do solo mission. I did it for a long time, but there's not really, you just get burnt out. You got to have a team. You got to delegate. You got to make sure, motivate your guys. Life sucked for me for a long time, but I lied to myself and told it how
it was going to become.
Become good. And now it's just good,
That's good. So I want to ask a question, because I know you and Rod had a really good conversation prior to us getting on. And this is from a selfish standpoint, but it's also to help other detailers. You've been using RotoFest for a long time now.
Yes.
You're one of my favorite customers, actually.
Oh,
I always love talking to you because you have such a dynamic attitude towards the industry. So I want to ask you, what motivated you to go, I need to adopt RotoFest into my business, and what kind of impact did that have? Because I think a lot of times people are going, well, I'm not sure if I need it yet, or I'm not sure what I need in the software. So what was it, in your experience coming in, that you think would be helpful?
So the main thing is I was too busy doing paperwork. My wife does all our back end stuff. So that was the first thing, is like on our free time, we're doing that. You know what I mean? So knowing that everything integrates to our QuickBooks, everything from, the VINs, customers, CRM, everything, we just have it there. And the main reason I switched is because we were spending so much time. And then when it comes to the end of the month, it was time to send out our statements. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, that's another dude. That's like, seriously, there's going to be another 8 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
So when the job's done, it's done now.
Yeah.
We do it, we get it done. Boom, put it in the system, scan it, goes in QuickBooks. Right when it's time to send it, boom, email them out, collect the check. It just streamlines everything. So if you're not doing that, it's just time, and you got to start valuing your time, right?
Yeah.
I much rather be polishing or doing stuff with the guys working in the shop, doing those kind of things, than going and figuring out paperwork.
Oh yeah.
That's
if you have employees too, it's a good tracking. You guys have, which I'm not using it, but I know you have, the time clocks and all that. It's like, it's a definite. If you're trying to grow, if you really have a forward think and you're thinking forward, you want to move forward, it's a must.
Well, the other thing that really impacted me today about mine and your conversation was the importance of training, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said very importantly, never discount any training. And I think a lot of detailers, they invest in the polishing, but they don't invest in the business side of training.
I think once they graduate from the shiny panel, like shining their ego and they want to actually grow their business, that's really realistic. That's what it comes down to. It's like once you go to, you realize like you can make good money solo, like, but once you want to be a business and you want to hire people and provide jobs for people and that they can live good, like I want my guys living good. Like it makes me feel good when I see my guys get a new car or like doing this or guy goes on a trip, he's in Hawaii, that's my dude, like you have to have a team. Like,
and I think that is a big thing.
Cool.
Is people think that they're going to be this solo, lone wolf. I'm going to conquer the world, and that's all right for a while. But I like the fact that you've transitioned into, you become an actual business owner, and the business isn't running you, right? Like the business is moving you forward in your life, right? And I think that's the big key to doing that.
Well, and and it comes again to what RotaFest has done for helping me do that. It's like I can concentrate on knowing my knowing customers, knowing my employees, knowing everybody, and focus more on my home life too. Because you can't. Not everyone can have an accountant. Not everyone can have, like we're doing everything. I got to call customers. Deal PR, all that, social media. AdWords, Google AdWords, everything. I'm doing that. So the last thing I want to do is
paperwork.
More paperwork.
Oh, that's good, man. Well, we really appreciate you coming out, because it's kind of surprised me that you were going to come out, and it shows to me the investment in yourself. The other thing that you came up to me, you're like, who is doing really well that is your customer, right? Who can I talk to? And I just love that forward thinking mindset of going, all right, I've grown my business to this point. How can I level it up to the next point? And there's nothing wrong with going, you know what, I'm comfortable where I'm at.
No, nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
But there is, when you're really driven for success, you have to be investing in yourself. And I really appreciate that mindset of yourself in you is being able to ask the question, who do I need to talk to? What do I need?
Give me his number. I want to call him. I need to ask him questions.
Well, and the thing that impacts me is before we were talking about this is all the trainings that you take. You continue to take trainings. You're going to a leather training. You've been to the Rupes Training Center. You've been to trainings at PNS one day, training with Rennie Doyle. I mean, you've done different trainings throughout that you're constantly trying to up your game so that you can do the same thing with your guys and your business to offer more to the customers.
Yeah, I want to make sure my guys were doing it right.
Yeah.
I want to be ahead of the curve. You just never know. So I love training. I love meeting you. I met you guys at a training. So I think it's funny when you meet people and they're kind of weird about it. Because I feel like it's like humility. I feel like people think they're so awesome. They think, and by learning something, it like kicks them back. So I'm fine. We all dance, my whole family, daughter, my wife danced, I did. And I feel like when you're a dancer, this is just to be a good dancer, you have to be the worst possible, looking like an idiot. So you have to go through that idiot stage. You got to look at, and it's humility. You go out and you learn, you take a class and you're the worst and you can't move. You're just awkward. Everything's awkward. But you have to start there, and then you just move forward. I tell I think they went to a class today, and they never took in that class, and they're not scared.
Yeah,
they don't care. Like, it's not cool. You're making fun of this kid because he's learning.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with the business. It's like you're not learning. You're a business owner. You're trying to become the boss. I'm the boss. I need to learn. I need to level up.
Yeah,
and I'm not. It's just what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, one of the best things I did 2 years ago is I personally hired a business coach. Right, and it
wasn't me,
and it specifically was all about me. How do I elevate Jody Cedric? Because I recognize that if I could elevate me, then it would ripple across all aspects of my life, both the business and home life, and that's really what it's about. I want to have, and Rod and I talk about this all the time. We want to have an impact on people's lives and their business. Right, because if I can impact your business where you're given more freedom to either dream and build bigger or have more time for your family, that's a win.
Yeah.
It's a huge win.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's what's your time.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
you're-
want your time.
you're only here for a short period of time, and if you're spending all your time just working and hustling and killing it, which you have to do sometimes, but you can't do that your whole life. You know?
Yeah, you can kill yourself.
I heard something the other day that was like, the dream is real, but the reality is not. Right? The journey is not real. It's not
Yeah.
free. You know, you gotta really
You gotta earn it.
earn that dream, and part of that is knowing when to step back and let somebody else take over. You know, because you can't.
Dude, I tell my guys, and right now I'm having a guy. I guess I'm mentoring him, but I want him to take my spot. So I said, by the time the end of the year, if the least you have to call me, the least you have to ask me anything, that's you're doing your job.
Yep.
That's good. That's awesome. Setting them up for success, man, and trusting them to grow,
Yeah,
right? Because I think a lot of
Be better
business
than me.
owners really struggle with releasing aspects of their business to their team.
yeah. You need to make like I know my guys are better than me. Like I know because that they should.
Yeah.
I should not be holding back on my guys.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's like the reason why you're here is to be better than me. And the next guy needs to be better, and everyone needs to be better. We all got to move forward. And I feel like a lot of people, like I worked for shops. One of the shops I was working before I did my own thing, is like they didn't help me do anything
Mm.
because they were more threatened. Versus I'm the opposite. If you're really good at what you do, we're gonna help each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and so many people are threatened for whatever reason. Like if I've worked at companies before where you were doing a really good job, and that pissed off the guy above you because they're threatened you're going to take their job or something. And I'm like, in this industry, like you said, you want everybody to be better than you. You know, you want to be having people that can do a higher level and a higher level and a higher level all the time, because then at the end of the day, you're going to meet your customers' expectations. You're going to get higher end cars. You're going to charge more. Everybody's going to be happy. Everybody wins, right?
Yes, no, exactly. Yeah, I think, and I'm not afraid of teaching people. Like I'm an open book. You know, when it comes to all my guys, they can ask me anything they want. You know, I have guys that work for me and went and started their own company. You know, and yeah, it does suck. And like most people would be like really mad about that, but I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, like it's your time. It's your time. If you think you can do it, then go get it.
Go
If
get
not, you can come
Yeah.
back. We don't have nothing.
Yeah.
You know, you always have to. I want everyone to be better than me.
Yeah.
That's
No,
just-
that's awesome.
At least if you're coming to my shop, I'm not going to hold back. I want you to learn everything that you can possibly learn from me. And because I'm going to keep learning, so you're never going to stop learning
You're
from me.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's why
good.
that's why I'm here. You know, it's crazy how everybody here is on it. You know, everybody, obviously you're going to come, you're going to be away from your family, you're going to spend the money, you're coming out here because you are trying to be better.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're going to pick up something. I've always learned that in my life. It doesn't matter where you go and what kind of a training or what kind of an event you're at. Just consciously try to learn something, pick something new up, whether that's, going to a leather training, and just picking up a little tidbit here or there. You watching somebody else's demo. I mean, I've seen, I don't know how many thousand demos of somebody polishing on a hood, and every time somebody will have some little thing they do, or it's a different product and they have a different way of doing it. And you pick something up every time,
For sure.
That's good.
I-
Well, go ahead.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm always
Let's
like ready.
go,
We're
man.
here, we're learning. Let's help everybody grow.
Yeah, that's what it's about. That's our mission here at RotoFest, and we want to thank you for taking the time traveling out to see us. Oh wait, to attend the Southern Details Conference. But no, we appreciate your friendship. Being a customer for so long. I mean, we have mad respect for you. And
Thank you. I respect you guys too.
yeah, so you guys tuning in, thank you so much for joining us. We are live from the Southern Detailers Conference, and I'm sure we'll see you
Very
later.
soon. See you later.
See ya.